So now we're moving on here to the tire pressure sensors. These are the screw-on sensors that come with the system. Cap just screws off of here. There is a little rubber seal around the inside in here, and in the package they give you a whole nother set of little rubber seals, so that's pretty nice. So we're just gonna slip the battery in the top here to activate that. And that's about it for getting the battery in there. We did, they did have batteries in the package, and we actually got extra batteries along with it as well. So that's kind of nice that we've got extra batteries. It's not, the size is a 1632, so that's a pretty common battery, I believe. Not as common as some of the others we use, but it's a little smaller, so it helps make the cap a little bit smaller as well. So we'll go ahead and go out and put these on and see how that goes. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add one of these tire sensors on. There's a number on the back here that you can, if you hold it in the right light, you can see it, and you can use that to manually enter them into the system, but it's easier just to do the auto learn process here. We've already got a couple of them on here, but I'm just going to tap the tire pressure setting on the screen. And it comes up, and I'm just going to select the position that I'm going into. So I'm going to be in this back axle on the right hand side. So if I tap that one, it circles in yellow to show that that's active. I push the auto learn button here, and then it says it's waiting. And if I just screw this on here, it will pick it up. A couple of tips here: if you go ahead and inflate your tires to the proper pressure before you do this, and you put the valve on, what it'll do is it will pick up the pressure of your tire. So it's at 110, which is our maximum pressure. It will automatically give you a high and low pressure here based on 20% higher and 20% lower of your pressure, and then it'll automatically put in a temperature picked up from my other wheels, because I set those at 145 for the temperature. I'm not sure if that's right yet. I'm going to have to go back and do a little research on it, but it's really easy to go in and change these. If I want to go in and change the pressure to say 140 and hit that number in there and hit the enter key, it will automatically enter that in. And down here as well, if I want to go to, for example, 90 and hit the enter, it's very easy to put in. So we have another system that we've used in the past. I'm not going to name names or anything, but it's very, very difficult to try and reprogram that thing. This is just so super easy, so I'm really excited about that part. It also comes with these little nuts and this little wrench here that they say you can put on the tire, and then you can basically use this to tighten that nut up against there, and they call that an anti-theft device, so that supposedly you can't take the cap off. I gotta tell you, I was a bit skeptical about that. Really didn't think it would work, but I did test this out, and it actually does work quite well. It gets it on there pretty tight, and without that wrench, I think you'd have a hard time getting it off. You could get the cap off, but I don't know if you could get this off. So if you're concerned about the theft of those, this is a good option. We've had tire pressure monitors on our tires for a long time and never had a problem with it, so I'm not really concerned about that. And I'd rather be able to get the caps off easier to adjust pressure when I need to than have to get this wrench out and take the nuts off and all that kind of stuff. So this part of it is pretty slick and simple.